Hey everybody, it's me, Jennifer Myers. I wanted to talk to you today about being yourself and learning that a lot of you and things that you do are not even stuff that you want to do. And I want to take that, I want you to strip everything down. I want to strip everything down inside of you today and really let you see who you are, because there are so many layers to us and how we've been programmed from the time that we've been born, and how we live our life to make other people happy and not make ourselves happy. You are not everyone else. So why are you doing what everybody else does? Why aren't you doing things that make you happy? You might think the things that you're doing make you happy because it's habit. You just do what everybody else is doing. Your friends, your parents, your spouse, everyone that's around you, what TV's telling you, everything that you see, what's good, what's bad. Everybody's telling you what's good and what's bad. You've got to kind of figure out who you are. I want you to reach like deep down honestly and take out your parents out of your head. Take them out. Take your spouse out of your head. Take what the news is telling you out of your head. I want you to take everybody out of your head. Anyone that has criticized you, teachers growing up, anybody that's told you who you are, what you should be, or what you should do, or this is how you do things. Take all those people out. Strip it completely down. Who are you? When you take all of those factors as people, society away, who are you? What do you want to do? If you didn't have all these ideas in your head, that you feel bad if you don't, do things a certain way. Some people eat at a table because they ate at a table when they're growing up. That's how you're supposed to eat at a table. It's polite to eat at a table. At my house, we choose to sit in the living room where everybody can take their food to the room, whatever they want to do. That's how I do it. I used to feel bad about it because you're supposed to eat at a table, right? Well, I don't anymore, because I'm going to do what makes my family happy and what makes me happy. So that's what I'm trying to get across to you. A lot of things that are in our heads are the things that we were programmed as children. What's right, what's wrong, how you're supposed to do things. And you have this guilt that comes over you when you don't do it. Hanging out with your friends are some things that you actually might not like to do, but you're in habit of doing it with them. It takes time, though, to get in your own place of peace and happiness, but the first step is finding out who you are and what you truly like to do as a person. Because until you can find out who you are and start new habits and start from the inside out, your life can become so much more happier, because you're not all these other people, but you're being everyone else's person. We all are, until we learn not to. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just because your parent or anyone says that something is supposed to be a certain way does not mean it's supposed to be a certain way. That is not a law that it's supposed to be a certain way. You can do anything in your house that you want to do. And a number one thing to see is how you are on the inside of your head or anyone else. And this is kind of funny, because you can do it with anybody. And look at your environment. If you were somebody else walking into your house, looking at your yard, looking where you live, whatever, how you keep it, look at your environment. That tells everybody who you are, because we are what we are on the inside. We reflect it on the outside. If you ever want to know who a person is, look at their environment. Look where they sleep at night. Look how their house is kept. Look at what they have around them, the feeling you get when you walk into somebody's house and their environment. Sometimes I get like a negative feeling when I walk into somebody's house, and it may not, it's not because it's dirty or anything like that. It could be really clean, but I get this negative, cold feeling when I go into some people's houses, and I don't feel good. I don't like it. But if you look around your environment and you don't like what you're seeing, that environment is a reflection of you. And a lot of times it's a reflection of the battle that's going on in our head, and our intuition, our heart saying, do this, do this, do this. And then you have the world saying, no, 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 that's not right. You can't do that. You've got to do this. You got to do it exactly like, everybody else is doing it. That's how you do it. No, that's not right. They're wrong. Everybody else is wrong. You need to be doing the best you can do as a person. Be and improve yourself. And the more you start working on the inside of yourself, and you start cleaning out all those old opinions that everybody gives you, and once you start realizing, stop seeking everybody else's opinion and just make a decision for yourself. Because you are the only true you. You can make people happy. And make yourself happy, not people. But once you make yourself happy, you do make a lot of other people happy because you're happy and you're peaceful. But you want to learn to become at peace. You want to be happy with your environment. And you start to notice when you start clearing up all that negative stuff on the inside and all those battles you've been battling out emotionally, just trying to be you. And that kind of starts clearing up and you start getting really happy, your environment's going to start to just change, and it's going to reflect those things inside of you. And when people come over, they're going to start noticing that change. But the thing and the hardest part is not to fall back. And you will for a little while, because it's kind of hard once you start growing and growing and growing, and you hang out with the same people and you're around the same people, or whoever lives with you. You might have a negative spouse, but just keep being you and keep being a better you. Go do self-development. I always talk about self-development because that's where you learn truly who you are and you build on that. And when you're growing as a person, you're growing the world too, and you're changing the world, because we all have a meaning. Everybody has a meaning. And if you wake up every day and you have a meaning each day when you wake up, when you go to bed at night, you're going to sleep, you're going to be content, and you're going to be happy because you have meaning. Every time that sun rises, you rise with it. You have a meaning each day. Your life has a meaning. Your life has a purpose. We don't know how long we're going to be here, so you need to make the best of it. Be happy. Quit letting other people tell you what happiness looks like or what happiness is. It looks different for all of us. You find your own happy. Be who you are. Quit living by somebody else's rules, standards, whatever, and just drop all that fog in your head. And once you can look in the mirror and you truly know who you are, and you start thinking about it. You think about, what do I truly want? Not what everybody else is talking about they want. Like, let's just say one of my friends might want a pair of Louis Vuittons. A Louis Vuitton. I don't have to have that. I don't want that, I might want something else, but just because they want it or they want to wear it don't mean that I have to, because I love to shop and get bargains. I love that, and I'll tell anybody that. I love a good bargain. Stop being who everybody else is telling you to be. Stop being what your parents have programmed you to be, a certain thing that you're supposed to do every single day. Because no, you need your own routine, your own schedule. You need who you are. Figure out who you are. And then let the world see you, because they've been waiting to see you for a long, long time. We want to see the real you. We don't want to see what everyone else has put on you. It's like peeling the pages back, peeling it off. You're opening that present. You're just going to take off the bow, take off the paper, and bring the real you out, because that's who everybody wants to see. And there's something special about everybody, because God gave us all a purpose, but you've got to find it. But the only way to find it is to quit living and being like everybody else. Be you. That's what makes you unique. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.